A je tam Nigel. Dobre, je spátky, on mal zranenie. Chloe tam je. No pohoj. Team Red Bull a Lial, či jak sa volá, Monster. Koveľ už musí? No uvidíme, jak im to pôjde. Osiris, Giptol sa, ďakujem veľmi pekne. Chcel sme dať Subnavtiku chalani s Maťom, len Maťo si dal dneska off, takže dneska dáme hororovku a zajtra Subnavtiku. Ale možno to pôjdeme pozrieť, aspoň ako to vypadá. Je tam aj Japonec mladý, čo minule fetoval. Hej, ináč, no. Ten bol dobrý, to si pamätám. Ten tam kúzľujú jak hovado. Dobre, čiže to nevie, o čo ide, tak asi, ak to bude jak pôvodný SLS, každá baba z nich, čo boli ukázané, pôjdu 2 45-sekundové kolá, s tým, že na tomto, čo tu vidíte, chcú spraviť čo najviac trikov a čo najlepšie spravených trikov. Lepšie skore z tých dvoch ranov pôjdu do solo trikov potom. S tým, že pôjdu na veľkú rampu a budú skakať single triky. Kurva, vieš, čo spravím zatiaľ? Počkaj, vydržte. Daj mi iba robiť meso. Počkaj, čo mi mama odpísala? Ty kokos, tak takú skratku mi dala mama?
You take Chloe's switch flip down that big gap. That's gold.
Switch
Liz
flip, front
Akama.
side flip, heel flip. She has options.
So 4 Japanese skaters in the final here.
No ukáže sa.
Liz Akama, first in, 6th place qualifier yesterday.
Si predstav, ten sme začali kúkať, keď mala 13.
Maybe the most unique bag of tricks of any skater out tonight.
Tam si dáva na čas.
She's come very close a few times here at SLS, trying to get her first arena win. Oh, hanging on.
Yeah, that front feeble slipped into a front board, able to
To je nejaká
still
spomalená.
land it.
Čiže dnes nie je dať donate, vieš čo, musíš refreshnúť si stránku, lebo je tam Stream Elements miesto type stream. Alebo mi to napíš tu a už
I think you gotta go strong right out of the gate, especially when you have Chloe and Haisa. I mean, history shows.
Čo je tam zaujímavé? My máme veľa tých eventov, vieš.
And I think if only one line
Takže pre nás sú, my všetky tieto poznáme aj tých chalanov, aj tie baby.
Early.
Máme obľúbenkyne nejaké.
And Liz handled this one great.
Čiže mám takú výverzku na skate.
She missed this front feeble, but still able to land the front board.
A lot of variety.
Obľúbená? Lial isto. Alebo Chloe, obidve sú akože. Tie dávajú triky jak chlapi, vieš, dobre.
Bag of tricks is she doesn't. The board doesn't leave her feet all that much, but it doesn't mean they're not hard. She has that kind of gift.
Také hodiny má, dívaj sa na ruke henta, to čo má.
The Bennett grinds and the Barley grinds.
Keeping it a little more consistent, but still scoring well.
Yeah. It's less risky than flip ins and flip outs.
Kde spýtaj sa Maťa. David, čo povie.
Judging the first score out is always a little tough.
That's a great score.
6.9 is a great score because this is going to set the bar for how the
whole contest
runs. So they take their time usually, try to get the first one dialed in, and then this is all going to be based off of that.
Next in, Momiji Nishia. On her first of 2 lines, she's had 4 second place finishes.
Isto by ma to tu dostal. Holý kokodení live? No víš, a tam máš odpoveď, kamaráde.
It's always one trick away.
Aziasti dominujú? Nie, vôbec. Je tá Brazílka, alebo Američanka, alebo...
Yeah, one of the best styles.
Ten Nigel je odkiaľ? To je Amik, sa mi zdá.
Making something look effortless.
Počkaj, vám dám asi... Čiže vidíte vôbec triky... Nebudeš dlouho žiť. Kto to bol?
Pálo Šerba je človek,
A zrovna sa zjebala.
proteín, gratulujem, uži si ho.
Dobre, takže Matúšovú šiltovku vyhral KPTZ. Gratulujem, kamaráde. Povedz mi, z akého mena mi na Instagrame napíšeš, to mi napíš tu. Odkiaľ mi napíšeš. A chceme meno, priezvisko, telefónne číslo, adresu a všetko pre kuriéra. Máš jednu šancu, nedojeb to.
Flowing like water through that run until that back tail.
Yeah, and a bit of a kind of a slow routine run for her all the way through. Front board, straight into this bump to crooked grind. There wasn't a ton, so a lot riding on the last trick that she missed.
Ty si jezdil niekdy, ja som chodil ale na skate. Aj korčule, skate, aj BMX-y.
Lizakama in the lead with a 6.9. Now
Milosti, ďakujem.
Nishia. Second place, 6.4.
Matúš, to bolo predtým.
As we move on to Funa Nakayama. Last year, she had a 6th in Miami, a 6th in Paris, a 5th in the Super Crown.
Nevidíme
So
poradie.
consistently making the finals, but not getting it done.
To či teda tie môžeme zrušiť vlastne, že?
Time.
It's time, and this is the first stop. They've had a little
Čo ma
bit
bavilo
of an
viac?
off-season, not a long one, a couple months to perfect.
Asi korčule ma najviac bavili, asi korčule, alebo skate.
Hopefully to
Aj keď na korčulách som mal najviac úrazov.
Sean, how hard is it to learn a trick good enough that you're going to put it in your street league run? Consistent enough and worthy, and that's going to get you the points you need.
Yeah, it's extremely difficult one. Also, too, you don't know what the
Vlastne bola moja
other
posledná
skaters
zlomenina,
are
nie?
learning as well.
Keď som sa vyjebal na korčulách.
It takes a
Ruku som si
few
odzlomil.
high-pressured
Kokot. Jau.
moments to dial in those tricks. You might
Aj
have
Bušo.
them at home
Jebli Bušo.
good enough that you feel
Aj
it.
ten si
and
zlomil
then
ruku
once
pred
you
mojím
get
barákom na
your in, it's a
korčulách.
whole different ballgame.
Kokot. Tak si predstav, my sme normálne skakali na rampách, nie? Schody, rampy, pičoviny. Všetko proste v kľude a vždy sa im oprášila pohoda. A normálne ten retard sme išli z mojho baráku asi 100 metrov od domu, alebo 70. Proste mu zavadilo koliečko do nejakej skurvenej diery na ulici, padol a zlomil si ruku, ale tak, že ju mal normálne ty kokot do večka.
Tail, big spin. She's off her board. That run's going to be a throwaway for Funa.
Fúňa.
Another look. Starting things off strong with the backside lip.
Ešte ja som ti kedysi nos zlomil, to nespomenieš? Ešte mi Real Dominant zlomil nos kedysi.
Nice front blunt. A couple of falls gives the judges an out.
2,1.
Gonna have to stay on.
No a teraz sledujte.
But again,
Levely.
you don't have to take a line score through.
Jak sa to zapojiť do stiažieho šiltovku? To je len šanca, keď dáš sub, resub alebo gifneš sub. Šanca.
It's not easy.
But it does happen.
XPTZ. Si tu? Povedz mi, z jakého mena mi napíšeš na Instagrame. Potrebujem od teba meno, priezvisko, telefónne číslo, adresu. Vyhral som šiltovku.
She didn't qualify in first, so she doesn't get to skate last in the line section.
And I don't think
Jirko, ďakujem.
that's going to matter all that much for Aisa. Obviously, she knows how this contest works. Yeah. She knows how her body's going to feel under pressure. 4-time champion, something no one has ever done before in the history of Street League.
Including Nigel Houston. He got 3, he didn't get 4. Nice backside Smith grind. Her technique is perfection with great style. Crazy pop.
Dneska Ládu a možno po hororovke dáme Ládu, uvidíme.
Well-rounded on all the tricks and
My poviem po hororovke Ládu alebo Pirátov z
There's that back nose grind 180 out that we saw yesterday.
Ježiš.
On the tray flip. And like you mentioned, Sean, flipping
Napíšem ti sme na Albín? OK.
Yeah, flipping your board, you're taking a big risk. But
Ježiš.
If she lands
Čo je vo
that
forme,
triple,
či čo?
that's a huge line score. I still think this is going to be a really good score.
Milosti, ďakujem. Jirko, ďakujem.
How's the replay filmed with Galaxy?
Má dojebanú ruku.
Look how dipped that backsmith is.
That's your Chase Gabor.
Čiže som z tohto
her
sportu?
technique
Uvidíš.
is
To
so
sa ešte len
good.
rozbieha. To hlavné bude až keď prejdú tieto single kola.
It's all there for someone who's really not that tall.
5.8, good enough for third place. She's fine with that. She knows she needs to make that tray flip.
Čo je najdivokejšia vec, čo si kedy urobil na korčuliach? Ako najväčšia pičovina, čo som bral na korčulách, že sme išli na strechu škôlky po rebríku na korčulách. A na streche sme, akože na korčulách boli a korčulovali na streche. To bol akože originál, že sme jebli. Dobre. Strong start.
Likes to pack in as many tricks as possible and flip her board a ton.
Yeah, look at this line. Talking about taking chances. This is it.
Yeah, 4 flip tricks already.
Dobre.
15 seconds left in her line is crazy.
Hlavne nepadni teraz a máš skoro jak prasa.
Time to finish.
Korčula je čo? Korčula je brusla. Kolečková. Ježíš, sekundu dokonca, chápeš? Pre Boha!
So, slipping out on the kickflip at time. Other than that, an absolutely perfect run.
A to je dajú 7,400.
I
To by mali dať, nie?
in the mix. It's tough, you know, falling in a run is hard, but she did so many. I mean, she did more
7-3,
tricks than
7-4
anybody
podľa mňa
else
dajú.
with that fall.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, this did nollie flip, heel flip,
Backside flip,
switch flip on the bank, everything.
Ako roka bude, neviem, jak sa volá kamaráde.
The more the board comes off the feet, the harder it is. I think she was looking at 50-50 kickflip there. Settled for the 50-50. Just getting away from her.
Škoda. Samo neviem, že som to všetko nečíhal, ale ak si to tam poslal, tak tam bude a vyriešim to.
Takže Pálo Šerba je
Robert,
človek,
počkaj, to čo je dneska s tými šiltovkami, neviem, či toľko mám.
Uži si ho, dúfam, že bude dobre chutiť.
Robert Geis, si tu? Ty budeš mať otázniček, lebo možno už nie je šiltovka.
More tricks in 30 seconds than most do in 45, and that paid off for her.
No poď, Yoshimitsu z Tekenu.
Skater number 6, Koko Yoshizawa. Yesterday's #1 qualifier with an overall score of 30, meaning she averaged 7.5 on all 4 scores. We haven't even seen a 7.5 yet. So, Koko can get it done. See if she can do it again here in the final.
Ako mu nám donesím to prvýkrát? Ej, pohoda, si tu, to je dostatok. Napíš mi to do čitu, čo myslíš povedať. Ja čítam každú jednu správu. Len 99% ich neprečítam nahlas. 2 litre mlieka, giftol sa. Ďakujem pekne. Počkaj, všetci padli, vlastne všetci padli zatiaľ, že? Čiže prvé dve nie?
Classic Koko, big spin front board, fakie.
Jakú šiltovku, kde ju môžem vidieť? Ukážem ti.
And Koko's strong suit is the best trick section.
Počkaj, ale neviem, či sú... Už sú asi nie tieto čierne. Už sú asi iba bielo-čierne.
That is her strong suit, so getting a line score isn't as important for her, but it will help.
Here we go, big spin.
Cool
That's the
čiapka.
forward, sorry, not fakie. Big spin front board. She could big flip front board also. She's got tricks for days. 4.8.
Je pekná, mne sa ľúbi asi viac než tá biočka, počkaj. Vieš, ja tu mám ešte aj túto onu, len... Počkaj, To neviem, ktorá to je. Neviem, či je tá... Toto bola testovacia iba. Ako je, v takejto to bude, že v farbe, sieťka biela, predok čierny. Ale neviem, či tam je toto v čiernej, alebo v bledomodrej. V takejto. To som si neistý.
In line number 2.
After run number 1 is 7.3.
V čiernej to je? OK, tak v čiernej. Takže bielo-čierna a doplnky v čiernej.
So far here from Sydney, women's final, second line's coming up.
Nedáme tabak ináč, keď sme pri tom? Jeden rýchly. Dnes mám kurva šťastie, idem si dať random CS-ko, proste nech si dám oddych. A pozerám Restt proti mne. Celkom som započítal, že si môžem proti tebe zahrať. Po hre vravím, že idem ti dať proste sap, lebo si mi spravil dobrý deň. A random som vyhral shieldovku. No, to je ináč. Ty skurvená sviňa vlastne ešte aj. To je skurvené šťastie, ešte mi nervy dorobíš a ešte ti dám aj shieldovku. Potkan.
Kona Big Wave, bring the aloha. Monster Energy, unleash the beast.
NMN bude na stránke, a mne došlo do piči teraz.
Wolfpack, never average, always a wolf. And by Lucy, next level nicotine pouches.
Nicotine pouches. Dobre, že mám od neho správu, takže vydrž. Dobre, pošli mi tam meno, priezvisko, telefónne číslo, a ti nebudem odpisovať. Pošli mi tam meno, priezvisko, telefónne číslo, adresu, mesto, PSČ, všetko pre kuriéra. Ako vyhodnocuješ to? Vyhrá to je random, chlani. Giftnutý sap, resap alebo sap. Pretože reklamu.
About skating on home turf. Let's check it out.
Current leader.
Yeah, SLS being back in Sydney, I'm so hyped because...
Rýchlo, poďme. Nie, to bol teraz tú poslednú hru, podľa mňa.
With 2 lines. One of them is in the books. Each skater gets 1 more line. Lizakama back in.
Vždy prídeš také dobré chvíle, keď sa nabíja. Ja vždy privolám tabakom.
All right, what does she need to do differently,
Na to, že prestávame, tak je to pohodička.
I think just finish a little stronger. I mean, and this front feeble last run, it slipped into a front board. Let's see if hang on. There we go. Already off to a better start.
How much more
Prestávame začínať.
Just by cleaning that front board up and making the front feeble.
And then the front nose.
She just finishes with the same run.
Oh, that's a big last trick. I did think if she landed that 180 50-50, it would have been close to a point, half a point. I think she could have gotten to the lead, but unfortunately, that 180 50-50 was a big trick in her line. She's probably going to stick with the 6.9.
6.9, still a good score as she goes into single tricks.
No jasné. Som ťa odhalil jak lacno úplne. Proste nevedela Ičko dať, tak dala Ečko. To tu robia aj náš podaktori. Kapičovina. Dúfam, že plánuješ tričko teraz, už potrebujem nové oversize. Bude pár triček asi teraz, čakám na vzorky. Ale to budú len také, že s dlhým rukávom, ale úplne tenučké. Do fiťka väčšinou dvojfarebné, že napríklad majú čierny rukáv, s čiernym rukávom a zbytok biely, vieš, len také.
That's a cool combo. Shotgun rail to the bump to hubba.
Mohla si napísať chvíľke. V tej chvíľke. To by sa dalo, nie?
Quick hit.
Dáš do dlhý rukáv, lebo si môžeš vyhrnúť rukáv. Všetky padajú. Abortes, čau.
I'm just wondering how long it's going to be before Momiji
brings it all together and gets the win.
Kind of been expected for so long. She did win the Olympics in 2021 in Tokyo, and that was kind of her first big win. And then
neprišli vzorky.
Yeah, it's Momiji's one of those skaters where you think it's just going to happen every single time, and then it just slowly getting away. I mean, 4 second place finishes.
Yeah.
Jaký má mobil?
Does it all.
Aerobica. Bílá. Nie, kompresné.
Trying to improve on a 6.4.
Kompresné. To neviem, jaké je.
Not even close.
Falling in the middle of the skate park's always hard too, and then you gotta try to pick a side to run to, you know? If you fall at the end
Ako
of the
viem,
skate
aké
park,
to je,
you
ale
gotta,
neviem,
like,
ako, či sa to
get back
líši
into it a little
strihom alebo látkou, že to je akéby umelá látka.
Funa. She needs to get rid of that 2.1.
Skôr bavlnené to dám, nech to je do pitka, vieš.
And we haven't really talked about that
Len
rail,
také, alebo na
that
behačku
shotgun
rannú.
rail. They call it that because it's like 2 barrels kind of going next to each other. It makes things a lot harder. Everyone's used to skating kind of a single rail, either circle or square, so...
Is it the physical difference or is it psychological?
It's both, especially for a backlit. You can
Restt,
see
odpíš mi na Instagram, písal som ti, Dubajčan mi neprimol žiadnu.
over and lapped on top of
To je
that.
blbec,
I
čo?
think if it was a single rail, it'd be no problem, but the double rail just makes it a little scary.
To je chrumko, to je on.
Side tail slide, big spin out. Is there anything that's easier on the shotgun?
No. I can't think of
Pozri sa.
anything that would be easier on the shotgun rail.
No nič,
than it
vieme, kto
would be
nevyhrá.
on a normal handrail. I will say there's things that are the same, but mentally it's tough looking at it. You don't know if your wheels are gonna ride on the second bar, or you're gonna kind of skate it like a normal square bar.
Besides making your trick, the one thing, the main goal is to keep your
To si
feet
dneska měl
from
jen každý
slipping
banán?
between the
Áno.
bars.
Yeah, that's the worst slam possible. If a foot gets trapped in between both of those, good luck.
Koľko si sa dávaš? Komu? 4,5.
4.5, an improvement on the 2-1, but still in the 6th spot.
Moving on to Haisa. Looks like she's feeling good despite not having the best ever finish in her first
Best
run.
ever.
But we've seen
No
her.
hlavne
She
nech
knows how to
nepadne.
deal with this so well. She's such a veteran. No problems for her. Clean backside tail just to get things rolling.
Takú malinkú nohu. A čo by si chcel, aby mala 50 kg jak ty? Je klaun?
So
Koľkátka je vôbec Aha, tak, to je nepríjemné. Koľkátku má vlastne žena najväčšiu nohu? Dokedy je číslovanie? Podri, čo robí?
now she's gonna have to look to the singles.
Bude musieť zabrať. Podľa mňa tak 43 max.
Yeah, it's not
Môže
the
mať
run
dievča
that
nohu.
she wanted. I do like
Jak nehra
that
basketbal.
she's trying new things. Starting out with this back tail filmed with Galaxy replay. And right
Záleží,
here,
ako
it's
má
like
výšku. Ja mám 2 metre 3 cm a mám 43. 43 a 1 tretina.
back Smith, back lip,
Takže
but
nejde o výšku.
she's adding that backside nose grind, she's adding that tray flip. This is kind of the evolution of her tricks and skating in Street League. This is what we're talking about, debuting tricks that you're comfortable with in the skate park. You never know how it's gonna handle under pressure.
Ty máš 42 na 186
Next
výšku.
skater in.
A to je ako, že 186 máš výšku
Chloe
akože
Cabell.
tu pred nami alebo v
Comes
skutočnosti.
to life.
Lebo aj Tonken hovorí, že je vysoký, jak ja, bol mi po bradu.
Chloe still sitting in that number 1 spot.
Sitting
Trying
in
to
the
build on her
number
lead.
1 spot with a fall.
Yeah. What do you think? She'll do the same run and then try to stick the kickflip at the end?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Možno majú,
Whoa, that was crazy.
možno je zlá arena, že tam šmíka alebo niečo, všetky tam padajú.
Now, does messing up the switch flip matter? And how much?
It matters, but I think the kickflip at the end is definitely more
Mali sme na
impactful than
súnaziku,
the
ale nie je
switch
tu
flip
mať, takže dáme
in the
hororovku.
beginning. So I think she sticks to her run here. And if she makes the kickflip at the end and adding the front feeble in there, this should be a higher score if she can pull this off.
Dobre.
Wow.
Že by prvýkrát?
This is her arena.
Yeah, this
You're in Chloe's house,
this
Sean.
is her house.
To je dajú koľko? Ako mala tam jedno šmíknutie také priebané, takže možno 8,4.
I think it's not gonna matter.
I don't think it's gonna matter that much. Kind of messed up the tail side a little bit right there, which made it hard to set up for that switch flip. But flawless run after that. Backsmith, nose grind. She traded the front 50 in for a front feeble. And then ending it with this big kickflip off the top.
8.
Beautiful. First run score was a 7.3. This
8
score
rovný.
is an 8 even.
Hej, to by som videl viac asi.
Chloe increases her lead to well over a point.
Dobre, ešte ide Yoshimitsu.
Next up for our
She definitely got done what she wanted to as we move into single tricks. But first, Koko Yoshizawa.
Hiroshima. Si je retardovaný.
Trying to improve on a 4.8. An 8.1 puts her in the lead. Yesterday, she had a 7.5 average.
Rasista, zasraný rasisto.
She was the #1 qualifier.
Ale všetci tam jazdia v dlhých kalhotách, no. Akurát ten Naija, taký ten Amik, tak ten jazdí v kraďacoch.
The Harbor Bridge rail, this time sticking that front blunt.
Niektorí majú doma aj, že krátke tričko na tomu košelu, vieš, čo je to normálne nepohodlné. Protože sa asi logicky na skateu padá, ne gumáci. Radek, tu idú bezchybné rany, bez pádov.
Coco. How does that run stack up to Chloe's?
Yeah, Coco's run was flawless. She doesn't get in a lot of tricks. There's a lot of space in between lands. She backsmiths the rail.
Počkaj, môže vôbec na comeback, keď mala iba tá Lial, keď mala 5 čosi?
You know, she probably did, I would think, half the tricks Chloe did, but the big spin front board is definitely
teraz
one
jak
of
to
the better
Chloe
tricks to go
nedojebe,
down
tak to vyhrá.
in the line section today. It's a solid run. I don't think it's going to overtake, but it should put her in good position for single tricks.
Ow. 7.7. Close.
That's a little bit of a swell bow there.
Ty si tiež jazdil? Radek. Ty si na 100% nejazdil, ty blbeček.
As we move into single tricks, Chloe Cavell getting it done on home turf to take the lead with an 8.0. And then it's Japan rounding out the top 3 for now. Chloe Cavell exactly where she wants to be here in Sydney. Women's final. Single tricks coming up. Stick around.
Počuli ste to? To je znamenie. Znamenie pre meso.
So
To znamená,
back to back wins
že musím prebehnúť pre zemiaky.
Going back to 2018. A lot of Brazil.
Nie, že musím, ale mal by som. Nech to idem neskoro. Musíme ísť aspoň 4 hodiny pred spaním.
Will drop in last.
Dobre, idú single triky. Dobre, dáte mi chvíľočku? Počkajte 5 minút? To zvládnete, nie? Idem si pre zemiaky iba a hneď som tu. Kde tu má sedieť? Poďme.
Single tricks start right now. With Buna Nakayama coming out with the
Dobrý štart.
frontside heel out.
Almost went frontside 270 heel.
Stepping it way up.
I don't know if that's exactly what she was trying, but that was close. Little over rotation.
Haisa Leao in 5th place.
You guys, nemám kefír.
That's what we'd expect to see from her. Clean, front blunt, down the shotgun rail, like nothing. But we know that's such a hard trick, especially on that rail.
Especially on that rail. And this is, you'll get a good look on the shotgun. Look at her wheels. There's not a lot of clearance in between there.
Sobeka dokonca, nie, pozrieme len baby.
It's not about locking in.
A zajtra, alebo sobotu, alebo keď tu budem najbližšie, tak pozrieme chalanov.
It's super scary getting your wheels in, and then getting out of it, you have to wait to the very end before turning out, or you're going to get caught up. She handled that easily. 8.2, great score.
Highest score of the day so far. Momiji on deck for her first of 5. Suski attempt slipping out.
Ukazuje ti, že som ti volal na IG?
Yeah,
Nie,
just getting
kamaráde,
a
mám
little
notifikácie
too far
vypadlé.
behind the board. It looked a little nervy, a little fast, you know? You push your board out in front of you, means you're not fully trusting it.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, me neither.
Liz Akama in. Front 180
Čo
nose
bol za
grind.
netrik? To by som pravil aj ja.
This is that bag of tricks we were talking about earlier with Liz. It's not leaving her feet. It's not necessarily super technical, but it is a scary trick. 180 nose grind filmed with Galaxy. But on a smaller hubba, it's gonna be hard to get 7.0. It's hard to get a big score on the smaller hubba.
Coco. Got a 7-7 in the line section.
Joseph, ďakujem.
Trying to keep it going here.
Padne.
Wow,
Dobre.
kickflip front board down the shotgun.
What a good start from Coco. 7.7 in her line score, and then kickflip front board to start out this best trick section. A lot of trust goes into a kickflip front board. If you miss that flick, it's a long handrail to deal with.
Huge
8,4.
8.4. Highest
Koho?
score of the day so far. Coco's in the
BR
lead.
Rumunsko? Možno pozrieme, kto vie. Koho som, ďakujem.
Chloe Cabell. Commanding lead coming out of the out of the line section. Where does she go with her single tricks? Looks like she's set up. for the
8,2
shot.
na prvé miesto potrebuje.
Nice
Yeah, that
backside
was so
tap.
good.
Dobre, koľko to ohodnotia.
And not the hardest
Pekný večer všetkým.
trick for
Tebe, kamarát,
Chloe.
ďakujem.
Pretty routine for her, but with that 8.0 in the line section, she has a good cushion. Very smart. 7.7.
Wolfpack.com delivers high-performance, customizable bags and backpacks
Zemiaky
designed
sú
for skaters and fans alike.
uvarené,
All united by their passion for
okminované a
skateboarding.
hodené do truby za
Elevate
5.
your game and gear up with Wolfpack, where style meets functionality. Join the movement at wolfpack.com. Funa
A Soul
Nakayama
samozrejme.
on deck. Where's she gonna take the front crook?
Looks like she's gonna save the big rail for later.
Maybe she comes back with this front tail, front heel. Man, that's a risky move.
It's
Uňa,
very
ty si
risky.
pekný
Be
na
a high
hlavičku.
score. Anytime flipping out of anything is gonna be a lot harder even than flipping into it.
And if we're talking strategy, it seems like it might be a better one to save that trick till after you put some scores down.
Yeah, I think so too. Put scores down, see where you're at in the contest, and then get riskier when you need to. But the mentality could be Chloe and Haisa and Coco, they're off and running.
Haisa in. Oh, there we go.
Dobre.
Man, the crowd coming to life.
Oni
Here in
potrebujú 3 veľké skóre, vieš? 3 alebo 4 veľké skóre potrebujú z 5.
Sydney. Coco got the 8.4 for the kickflip front board. We assume Haisa, what, she'll get the same?
Yeah, I mean, picture perfect kickflip front board.
I'm
It's
still
a pop.
I'm still always blown away by how her feet are set up. Not set up for a kickflip, just set up for an ollie.
That was crazy.
We are dropping that 8.4.
Yeah, same, 8.4.
Čo má 13, ona? Henta má koľko má ona? Liao. 17?
There we go.
Momiji.
That's the Suski we're used to seeing.
18?
Unique bag of tricks from Momiji.
Kobel na 16.
You could see this Suski. No one does that. No other skater in the contest does that trick. She's the only one, so originality plays a big part in this score. And then the style is always there with Momiji.
I even like that.
Však počúvaj, babies, teraz sme sa o tom ako bavili, že keď sme to začali pozerať, tak Chloe mala 13 alebo 12.
7.9 for the Suski.
Chápeš? Že to už 3 roky sú, čo to kúkáme, alebo koľko. Možno 4.
Lizakama sitting in 5th place. 8.6 moves her into the
16
lead.
má. Tá Chloe.
All right. Barley grind, which very similar motion to the 180 nose grind, but Sean, you say it's quite a bit harder.
Yeah, it's
Aj
been
mužov, ale zajtra, alebo to bude dlhé.
180
Alebo
switch front
niekedy.
Smith. Also the Barley grind. Shout out Donnie Barley. But yeah, that kingpin on your truck dragging on top of a ledge, it makes it a lot harder, a lot more inconsistent. Liz able to pull through there, but still on the smaller
Ja si pamatuju, jak som ti začal
she could
sledovať
take
pred
that
10
down the
lety.
shotgun row if she
Jak
really
si měl
wanted to, so
35,
she's getting
čas letí,
lower
no.
scores.
Dík.
7.2, but still putting herself in the mix.
Diebo.
Coco put down the kickflip front board for the 8.4. Coming for the hubba.
Dobre.
Handling it. Hanging on.
Vypadám
barely.
stále zachovale na movie.
She says
Ty si
safe.
taká krysa.
In my opinion, that's one of those tricks that's like, it's not hard to try.
Ale dík, to je
You
kompliment,
know,
nie?
anybody can try
Keď
that
niekto
one,
povie,
but
že
it
na
can be
movie
real
vypadáš
finicky.
zachovalo.
You can hit your tail on the way around, or it's just gonna like under rotate or over rotate.
Yeah, it's really hard to get that right. Not scary, definitely on the smaller hubba, but anytime you're shoving or flipping out, it makes it so much harder. But 7.1, I just think, you know, it's a no slide variation on a smaller obstacle. You're not going to get scored well.
Involved in the crowd. Be involved in invested in Chloe Cavell. Our final setup for trick
Chloe,
number 2.
82% of tricks landed. That's incredible.
Aj, aj, aj.
So Chloe stays in fourth with 3 tries still to go. She's going to have to make 2 of those tricks.
Rady, už si viděl ten horor, tu mumiu novou? Já musel zajtra koukat.
No, Paul, we have Dustin Dollin in the house.
Yeah.
Legendary.
You don't see him all over or anywhere. I haven't seen him in probably a decade. Back to the top of the order. Funa Nakayama, can she get it done here? Okay, so she moves on, but it doesn't help. 0 for 3 on her single tricks, and she's in a tough spot there.
3-0.
Yeah, it's
Papa.
hard when you don't have your moves down
Možno
for
o
the
rok.
big rail. You have to go tech. And if you go tech, it makes it so much more
Pritom teraz
risky.
môžeš sa vyjadriť k tej subnautike, ďakujem. Spýtaj sa Maťa, on ti povie.
Haisa didn't have the best line score, but came back with 2 single trick hammers, 1 more, and she is going to be in the driver's seat.
Ježíš.
Oh, going for a kickflip back Smith.
To ležela na chrbáte a chytil si špičky, no.
it was
To
a
sa aj dá.
little underflipped.
Že by mi odtrhlo hamstringy.
Maybe not the most confident kickflip in there, but she doesn't miss a trick twice that often.
Momiji. Ooh.
Maťo včera by chcel dohrať DDR, ale máš ešte 70% pred sebou.
That would be
Mne Maťo hovoril včera, že budeme hrať to
That
subnautiku
would
dneska
be
spolu.
well into the club.
No dneska mi
the
písal, že je
nine
off.
club.
attempt number 3. Trying to get 3 in a row here. Beautiful.
You can tell by that reaction. That's probably the first time she tried that.
Worked perfectly. Hurricane.
And that's just out of fear. You don't, you know, you're scared. Hurricane on the shotgun rail. Able to lock in perfect. Hold it all the way to the end.
Dobre.
New leader Liz Akama with the 8.1. She has 4 solid scores posted. Coco, 3
Coco
scores on the
Yoshimitsu.
board.
What?
6.1 moves her into the lead.
This front foot placement's looking.
Ježiš.
Oh.
Tak keby mala prílbu, tak má zuby jak Radek štrbavé.
Going for the big flip front board.
She's on her feet. What happened?
Ty to máš zbytí
Yeah,
jak
she's
štrbavé.
up. She's walking back to the top. Just a tough slam.
Už si videl projekt Hail Mary?
It's
Asi
hard
najlepší, čo som videl za roky. Nevidel.
Big flips, there's a lot of scoop
Ale
and
chcem to
pop
kúkať.
involved. And
Ale to
when
určite
you
off
get
stream
too
som
much
videl
scoop
také
and not
niečo.
enough pop and it under flips like that, there's not a lot you can do. You just got to try to get past the rail, and it's so long. She got tangled up and flipped to the back, but
Jak padne, tak
it's
jak
good to
piči
see her
dal.
walk away from that one.
Ježiš.
Chloe, very close to the front nose grind ollie flip, not getting it. That puts her in a
Takže z
spot
najlepšieho
where
line
she
score
needs
to
to make
odjebe tak, že nebude ani top 3 hadám.
next 2 out of 2 to have a fair chance at winning this. Trying to make it a three-peat in Sydney. We weren't here last year. She won in
Ako možno, že teoreticky
2023
môže, jak sa berú iba 3.
and 24.
There's not a lot of people that win 3 street leagues in general.
Right.
And then 3 in a row is incredibly difficult.
There's actually, in this field, there's only Chloe and Haisa. They've won all the stops.
Yeah.
Except for a small number. Funa.
Funa. Dobrá práca. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 krát po sebe. 6 zo 6 padla.
And that's how it goes. It's just, sometimes it's not your day.
Haisa looking for that 4th score. She's got 2 tries to get it. A 6.9 puts her in the lead, but she's going to want more than that. Playing the strategy, back tail.
I really like this strategy. I think that's incredibly smart.
Rez neokúkávajú, vieme, že ju chceš.
Chloe did the back
ľahko
tail for
čitateľný, čo?
7.7.
And Haisa's been around long enough to know that that is what it scores. It's not, this is not an uncalculated move. She knows it's a 7.7. She knows she needs a 6.9 for first.
4-time Super Crown champ knows what she's doing.
Dobre je prvá.
7.7. 30.1 overall score with 1 trick left to go.
Môže dať improve nakoľko, dáme tomu 8+, takže o 0,3, takže tak 30,4, takže táto by musela drbnúť. Dobre, tak to už vyhrala u nás. Ako Okama to ešte môže dať, či Akama. No.
That's tough.
Not able to get locked in fully on that crooked grind to get the leverage out for the nollie heel, but
Som mu prekvial, no, trošku.
It just seems like that
Názor
would
na
be
Asto
such an
1 topánky?
inconsistent trick.
Nepoznám.
for most, for her, she actually has it. It's just,
Čo je to AF?
it has to lock in perfect right in the beginning.
Dobre, posledný
and
zemiak
once
si
it
dám,
does
že
it,
vlázem.
don't really have a lot to do.
Oh, Liz going for it. Barley down the shotgun, trying to get a 7.9. It's going to come down to her final try.
This is something that I think Liz and maybe her team or her coach or whatever you want to call it needs to talk about. She barley grind the hubba. You can't repeat tricks. I know it's a different obstacle, but you're going to get scored a lot lower.
What if she comes out forward?
I still think it's
Ciao.
the same thing.
So a look at our current leader there, Haisa Leal going backside boneless. We're waiting to see
Nike Air Force
if
One.
Coco
A
is
tá neľúbi sa
gonna
mi tá teniska, popravde.
skate after that big flip front board.
It looked like
Ale
she
môj
was
vkus na
holding
tenisky.
her
Mňa sa nemusíš
wrist.
pýtať. Mne sa ľúbia aj také
And the
bláznivé,
last
vieš,
thing you want to
všelijaké.
do is have to huck another big flip front board with not being able to put down
Ten
your
Mikol je
hand.
lepší ako ten predtým?
She's got other
No,
tricks.
plus
Maybe
minus
she can.
rovnaký. Chuťovo je zmenený trošku, ale
There's some of the
obzalo sme to dodržali takmer
skaters. You'll see
totožne.
it later. Sora Shirai, who was on fire yesterday. Giovanni Viana. Yeah. that's
Something
you,
bad
buddy.
is going to happen
Winner
Silvio.
of
Hej, to sme
Group
kúkali
1
na Discorde.
men's yesterday. Will be skating.
Dobre, než začne to pauze, iba zanesem toto, umiem si ruky. Nie! Pre Boha! Vidlička do koberca. No, teraz je správny čas si dať tabak a trochu Pepsi. Na nej si Restt honí. Na kom zase, prosím ťa? Na tomto? Určite. Určite.
Chloe Cavell sitting down in 4th place.
Taký mám tabak. Frozen Mint.
Young Julian Aguilardi.
takzvaný, že
And
odpalač. Či čo to je?
Unfortunately,
Nie
Imu didn't make
odpalač.
finals. but
Odjebávač.
He put on a show.
Yeah, it was so sick to watch skate. That varial heel was incredible.
Yeah, Julian Agliardi making it to the
Kedy to
finals.
skončí, myslím, že
First ever
posledné triky
arena
a vylosujú
stop
víťaza.
final for
Čo chvíľka,
Julian.
pár minút.
Kicking off the 2026 season in a good way.
Usually knows what's going on.
Coco skipping this attempt at least. We're going to pick things back up with Chloe Cavell sitting in 4th place.
Koľko
She
potrebuje?
has 2 trick attempts left. She needs
Neviem,
to
či to
make them
môže dať.
both to put herself in
Ako
contention
musela by
to
dať
win.
fakt riadne
A
triky, aby to vyhrala.
7.6 or better right now moves her up into 3rd place.
Nemal som holka tenisku, nie. Mám tie New Balance a tie sa mi strašne ľúbia, jak sú pohodlné.
Primo
Ježiš.
strikes again.
And that's the end of her bid in the Ken Rosewall Arena.
Covell Rip už nevyhrá, bohužiaľ.
Now we'll see if the
New
next
Balance
try
90-60,
for
či
her
ak
is
sú to?
still allows her to crack into
6,
the top
7.
3 by doing that trick. We'll see. Things could change. She's in 4th.
Yeah, still a lot on the line here. It's the first contest of this season. You just want to make sure you can get the pathway to the Super Crown in Sao Paulo.
Simona, odpísal ti henten alebo neodpísal? Frumko.
Re-rack coming up for the last trick attempt in the women's final here from Sydney. Funa Nakayama, who's in 6th place, will drop
Si
in
sa
first.
polakala a
Ice
nenapísala si mu.
layout leader. She'll have the final
Odpísal ti,
say.
ale piču.
Sportsmanship on display.
Okamžite mi to otvoria, pošli mi to. Musíme pripraviť nejakú onu, pakárnu.
So much goes into being, so much prep time that goes into these contests.
Však iné
And then
odpoví.
for it to
Však
not work out is
teraz
just so
povedala, že
devastating.
hej. Napísal som mu, že je buzerant a nech sa dá liečiť. Nie, neverím ti ani slovo.
Sean, you
Neverím
skated
ti
in your
ani
hometown,
slovo.
too. How's that?
It's so much pressure, and you know, it's the hardest contest in your hometown's the hardest contest to skate for me in the world, even more so than the
Bože, ty
Super
složený
Crown.
pre
So
srandu, to si
much
mala nejakého
pressure.
namotávať.
All your friends and family.
Everybody calling you for tickets,
Yeah,
distracting you.
I think I had 150 tickets I needed to get.
Nemôžem to odfotiť, lebo ťa blokol.
And yeah, you know, sometimes you feel like you let everybody down, even though
Ty si
your
bachorka,
friends and
hrozný.
family will be behind you regardless. But
Takže ona vlastne
Still,
ani
maybe we'll never forget.
jednu
Yeah,
jazdu
Sean, you
nedala,
let us
bez toho
down.
vypadla.
I know
How could you?
Chloe is still a legend. Just reset, get back on for the next contest.
Here we go. Momiji Nishia needs a 9 to move into the 3rd place spot. And she could have gotten it with the crook nollie heel. Not happening here in Sydney for Momiji.
Keď dostaneš blok na IG, tak fotiť môžeš. Jak to ty vieš?
Just got word Coco will not take her last attempt.
Chloe Cavell fought her.
Yeah, that was
Kto ťa
a
zablokoval?
heavy
Povedz.
slam.
Crowd is making some
Lebo mne blokla
noise
Cloud,
for
tvoj
Chloe.
ex.
Go Chloe. One attempt left. A 7.6 gets her on the podium. And she sticks it front nose grind, nollie flip, and she's off the course.
And she is out of the arena.
But that is a make.
Alebo čau.
Probably a little bit of relief, but not what she was hoping for in the end.
Lukáš. Ale skoro to dojebala, zazdívaj sa.
Flipping out is so hard, especially going up a long rail. I mean, that's probably 10 to 15 feet long. Nose grind up. Has to be in the perfect position and able to flick it. Nollie flip out. A little swirly at the end, but still.
Is that gonna get
Koľko je dajú
a
taký trik?
7.6?
9 chlap, rovný 9.
9! So
Si predstav, že by sa jej to podarilo, na to mohla celé vyhrať.
that does it for Chloe.
Cracks into the podium.
Takže mala najlepší line score a najlepší single trick. A tretia bude, chápeš?
And our first and only 9 club.
It's not the end of the story, though. On deck will be Koko Yoshizawa, who's in 4th place.
Koko is out.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so
She's
Koko is
out.
gonna skip the final attempt off that.
So Liz,
Heavy
so
slam.
that is the story. Chloe will finish in 3rd. Now it
Ako
comes
ešte môže
down
vlastne
to
Lia Lone. Táto jak to dojebe,
1 and 2. 7.9 puts her in the lead. Barley grind to
Kto vie, jak moc
forward
dobre to
with the
bude.
sloppy foot. What do you think, Sean? 7.9?
I need to see the replay. Barley grind to forward is such a hard trick, especially on the shotgun row like
Gosh.
this. But look, she
Čiže bolo to na
barley grinded the
7,9
high
toto?
already. One, it's gonna score less.
a
So when you're
nebolo.
talking about execution, you don't want
To
any
jej
hands
nedajú.
on the ground, you don't want any foot dragging, and that was a full toe drag on the way out.
Can't win with that.
No, the trick itself is good, but the way she did it, the execution was bad. So
Comes down to this.
7,5 max podľa mňa.
A 7.9 or better puts the pressure back on
5,7.
Haisa, but she doesn't even get close. 5.7.
there's a lot of
Takže už vyhrala táto.
fans in here, but
Znovu,
you
chápeš to?
can't see the replays that we're seeing.
It's official. Haisa Leal, winner here from Sydney
Zas.
to kick off the 2026 season.
Matum, ďakujem ti veľmi pekne.
And even after struggling in the line section, Haisa got it done just like that in singles. Doesn't even need to take her last go. Of course, she's going to.
Starting off her bid for a 5th straight Super Crown title with a win right out of the gate.
Dobre, počkáme, že povie do kamery ešte a
For
môžeme
Haisa
ísť.
today.
Najkrajšia vyhrala presne, tak by to malo vyzerať všade.
Around her, but she also set the
Všetko
tone.
väčšinou tak je.
You know, her line section wasn't the best. She came out
SLS champ.
real
again.
solid in the best trick section and just kind of spooked everybody.
Haisa Leal taking the win here from Sydney. We'll hear from her when we come back.
No gosh.
Sure, what are you doing to us out there?
I don't have idea. I have no idea. I don't know what happened to me. Like all the clutch. Yeah, I was super nervous, by the way.
How does it feel to start off the season with a win? First time winning here in Australia.
Yeah, I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling amazing. I just wanna say thank you everyone. Obrigada a todos os brasileiros que colaram aqui, foi muito irado. Todo mundo que tá assistindo também, a minha família, um grande beijo. Tô
Agora,
morrendo de
môžeme
saudade de
pozrieť.
vocês.
Rajsa,
Yeah,
Well,
that's all.
Lia,
Portuguese.
tuším.
I feel like we're going to probably see a lot of each other up here at these
18.
winter interviews this season. So congratulations on your first one here in 2026, and we'll see you at the next one.
Yes! Vamos!
Dobre, chlapov pozrieme zajtra. Dobře? Lebo ty budú dlhý, to bude... Vlastne nebudú, to bude takéto dlhé približne. A tam budú riadne triky, ale... Keď začneme Meissnera, neviem. Zajtra pozeráme to lepšie po hlavie. Ideme pozrieť toho hororovku, čo to je zač? Subnautica. SLS Brazil 25 sme videli, akorát tento event sme nevideli a ďalší po tomto event neviem kedy.